Guitars for Vets is a nationwide nonprofit that gives veterans who are struggling with PTSD the gift of a free guitar and music lessons to help with healing.
This program brings the power of music right into the hands of our heroes, and they just opened a chapter right here in Newhall.
Here to tell us all about Guitars for Vets and maybe even teach us a few chords are Newhall chapter coordinator Bruce Geiger and guitar instructor Tom Lamog. Gentlemen, thank you both so much for joining us here today.
Thanks for having us.
Good to see you both.
Good to have you too. Bruce, tell us about what Guitars for Vets, when was it founded and how did it come about exactly?
It was 2007, and it was two guys that, one was suffering from PTSD, and he learned guitar, and he found it helped him, and he started with his instructor, and they founded the organization. We have about 178 chapters nationwide, and we've taught about 8,000 students so far.
Wow, oh, that's amazing. So how do veterans sign up for it, and are there qualifications that they need to meet before signing up for lessons?
Well, you have to be a veteran to start with, and we need documentation of that. But other than that, it's designed for veterans with disabilities. So we give priority to that, but we really don't turn any veteran away.
And you say you've helped 8,000 people, 8,000 veterans have gone through the program?
Nationwide.
Wow, that's phenomenal. That's amazing.
Tom, let's talk to you. How long have you been an instructor? Tell us what it's like teaching veterans to play.
Sure. Well, let's see. I started off with Guitars for Vets in 2022, May of 2022. And most of the students that I've taught, it was done virtually. So we were at the time in the pandemic, of course. So a lot of the instruction would be through computers, microphones, cameras, and all. And then as you fast forward to just August of this year, we opened up the chapter. Bruce was able to bring it into the American Legion Post 507. And there, I've had an opportunity to meet a number of our students there. So.
You know, Tom, I was telling Carrie, I have a guitar at home that was given to me as a gift 10 years ago by my wife's brother, who's a great guitarist. It sits there without me ever having taken a lesson. What do you think is the most difficult part to grasp at first when someone's trying to play the guitar and learn about it?
You know, clean chords, playing clean notes, because trying to get your fingers on the strings between the fret wires can be a little challenging sometimes. That's one of the challenges. The other one, of course, is strumming. So we try and take it one hand at a time, if you will, to teach to make it a little easier. Then after the 10 lessons that we give, hopefully they're up to speed in doing both and they feel pretty comfortable about it.
How do we know what a clean note is?
Yeah.
Well, let's see, a clean note.
Give us one.
A clean note. Well, when you hear the note ring, when you hear it ring out, it sounds clean is what we call it. Otherwise, a thud, not clean. Okay. And that's what we're trying to move the student away from, to putting enough pressure on the fretboard, on the string, to make that sound ring out.
Well, I know we're supposed to wait, but I want to try.
All right.
Can we do this?
Sure. Have you played before?
Not really. But my brother and my son both play, so I feel like it's in my blood, so I'm probably going to be really good.
Well, look at you. You're holding it.
Am I holding it right?
The posture is pretty good. It's pretty correct.
Pretty good?
Got,
okay.
Yeah, you got your fretting hand in the correct spot
Is
there.
this my fretting hand?
This is your fretting hand on this side here.
What do I do?
Well, let's see. We're going to take one finger, and we're going to just stick it on the top string there. There you go, and push down. And then you're going to take your thumb and just hit that string.
Clean note.
Was it clean?
Yeah, that was clean.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Now take that middle finger and place it to the fret next to it, or anywhere. Go ahead and play that string. Oh, she's a natural.
Okay, Ed, I want you to sing as I play now. Are you ready?
What song are you going to play?
Whatever you want, your choice.
Let's think. Well,
I think I thudded there.
Doing all right. You're doing all right.
Sitting here with Carrie and the veterans. It's a really nice day at SCVTV. How's that?
You got it.
Is that good?
Songwriters
Is that
in
good?
training. Oh, that's great. Are you kidding?
Okay, now if I wanted, I'm sorry, I'm so excited now. If I wanted to play a chord, does that mean I fret too?
You're right. You're going to take 2 fingers. So let's go ahead and take, let's take that first finger, your index finger. Let's put it on the 2nd fret in that string right there. Oh,
Okay.
go back one. There you
There.
go. Now put that middle finger right underneath it,
Like
right
that?
behind it. There, let's see.
Is that right?
Push
Help
this
me.
right over there.
There? Okay.
Let's try that.
And do I hit all the strings now?
Hit them all.
Was that clean?
Almost. There you go. That's an A minor chord. That's one of our easier chords.
Ed, give me an A minor.
It's ringing.
Poor
Okay.
Tom.
Play a few chords for us,
Would you like me to play?
so people can see what it's supposed to sound like.
Well, we play the E minor chord, which is what I just showed
Okay.
you. And if the 2nd chord is the A sus2 chord, it's kind of the same. It's just a couple of strings up. But you may know this song.
Horse with no name.
There you go. Can we say that?
I don't know if we're allowed to. I don't think we're allowed to play it, but that was beautiful.
Well, there you go. Those are the first 2 chords that we will teach our veteran students, our guitar learners. And they're thrilled by the time they play those 2 chords. It's like, oh, what's next? What's next?
That is fantastic. Thanks for that. I mean,
Sure.
and we've got a prodigy here in the making. Bruce, I know that you are a U.S. Navy veteran, so thank you for your service on that. As a veteran, what do you find most meaningful about Guitars for Vets, and what inspires you to contribute to the organization?
Well, music itself is something that I've always used it as therapy. I'm a retired aircraft mechanic, and singing in a band, all my friends were always like, "What are you doing?" And I always told them, it's cheaper than a psychiatrist. and now I'm working with an organization that uses music as therapy. And it's a place you could go when you play music or sing music. It's a place you could go where everything else is out. It's out of your mind, which helps a lot.
And it's kind of a magnet when people are together celebrating something. Of like, people are always drawn to someone that can do music, whether it's guitar, piano, whatever it is. It's kind of, and singing, of course. It's kind of fun. It puts energy and love and connection into any kind of an event. So it's good.
Into the room, it brings people together.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, and Tom, let's ask you. Your father was a Marine Corps combat veteran, so you have close ties to the military. Same question for you. What do you find most meaningful about Guitars for Vets, and what inspires you to contribute?
Well, the students that I've come into, they don't know how to play. They generally are like, okay, I'm all thumbs with this box of strings. And as we progress through the lessons, you start to see the light bulb turn on, and you see the smile and the grin. And before you know it, they're like really enjoying that music being integrated into what they're doing. You see them start to sway a little bit, or maybe move their strumming hand in a way where it's like, God, they're rock stars now. So it's such a thrill to see that. It's just wonderful to experience that.
And is it true you're looking for more instructors as well to add to the list?
Always,
Yeah.
right. We service all of northern Los Angeles County, so from downtown all the way up to Antelope Valley, and then right to the Ventura County line. We have opened ourselves up and saying, hey, we've got instructors, we're ready to teach. And now that we've found ourselves with 1 student per instructor, we're still looking for more instructors. So.
Let me ask one more question.
Yeah.
Do the students have to bring their own instrument, or do you have instruments for them that they can use while they're learning?
We usually have our own supply to provide. But we've also had some students say, you know what, I got this guitar just sitting at home. It's been sitting there for 10 years. Can I bring that? And how can we say no? So, right, they've got a choice. They could do either.
So, Bruce, if people want to sign up, get more information, where can they go?
They go to Guitars for Vets website, or just email me at ca.newhall@guitarsforvets.org.
Perfect.
Right. Bruce and Tom, thank you both so much for being here today. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the lesson. Carrie, I think, is a star in the making right here.
Well, and I think he should play us out, don't you think?
Oh,
Do you mind?
perfect.
Yeah, play us into the break.
Oh, gosh.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Here's Tom.